So a new seating structure is poised to shake up Frontier Airlines' business model. The budget airline says it plans to roll out a first-class style option starting late next year. For more on this, let's bring in Sean Cudahy. He's an aviation reporter for The Points Guy. Sean, I am interested, I'm intrigued, but help us understand the difference between the press release and the reality. What will premium seating on Frontier look like? How much will it cost? And what do you think of it?
Yeah, well, too early to know how much it's going to cost. As far as what it's going to look like, it really is going to look like a typical domestic first class. You board one of the big airlines, Delta, American, United. You see the first class seats at the front of the cabin. Looking at them right there, that's pretty much what you're going to get on Frontier. Now, what's a little unclear is what the service around that is going to look like. You think about some of the bigger airlines. There's usually beverages and food service that comes with that. The Frontier CEO tells me that's something they are still considering, but obviously. Some of those extra services, not something you typically associate with an experience on Frontier Airlines, but certainly a big change for the airline.
And help us understand the strategy, because you almost have two classes of airlines. We just saw recently Spirit, a budget airline, file for bankruptcy. But, the legacy airlines like Delta, United, and American seem to keep offering more premium options to cater to the business class traveler. So what do we know about why Frontier is doing this?
You've really seen coming out of the pandemic this push for premium customers being willing to pay for these higher end seats. And Delta and United particularly have a lot of those options. And they have kind of propelled themselves to the front of the pack in the U.S. airline industry in recent years. While some of these airlines like Frontier, Southwest Airlines, a long time, success, financially, have struggled a bit more in recent years and have been kind of scrambling. We've seen the last few months to try and add some of these so-called premium products to the mix.
Now, Frontier's CEO was actually on Capitol Hill yesterday defending add-on fees, saying there's no such thing as a junk fee. So do we know how that might play into this new tier? Maybe those fees are included in the price.
Yeah, Frontier certainly drew a lot of scrutiny yesterday at this hearing from lawmakers. You've seen Frontier make some changes in recent months. They've actually done away with change and cancellation fees, and they've kind of revamped some of their fare structures to try and actually look a little bit more like what you see at a Delta, United, American, where some of their tickets are more bundled and you kind of pay, get everything included, so to speak. But I think time will tell what type of regulation comes out of the hearing yesterday, and whether we could see any sort of crackdown from lawmakers or, change in the future from how budget airlines do business.
Yeah, fascinating stuff. I'm sure you'll get a seat when it rolls out in a year. We'll follow your reporting. Sean Cudahy, thanks so much.